Good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever time of day you're watching this. It's evening for me. It's actually the middle of the night, probably. I don't know what time it is, but I know that I came down here pretty late. I am coming to you with some crap on my workbench that I want to tell you about because I think it's pretty important to the G.I. Joe community. The rest of y'all can just, whatever. If you collect something that's not G.I. Joe, I guess you're still welcome to watch this. Anyway, so I have random crap on my bench. I think I mentioned that already. This is my Performax. I always do that. Rotary tool, more commonly referred to as a Dremel because they're the first ones that did it, and so everyone just called them rotary tools, Dremels. This is my pro grade knife, sharp, careful. This is my 80 grit sanding wheel for my rotary tool. This is super glue, Loctite, only the best. Only thing I had on my bench. I don't know if it's the best. And this is baking soda. Why the hell do I have baking soda on my workbench? And this is a clip for a plastic bag. Bread bag, hot dog bun bag, hamburger bun bag, English muffin bag, bagel bag, potato bag, whatever kind of bag. You get the gist. You get the gist. If you go to a grocery store, you're bound to find a bunch of these on a thing. And these are important. And I'll tell you why. Because I have here, this is a Tiger Cat, the Tiger Force, the Snowcat repaint. And a terribly common thing with those is a broken missile box. And that sucks because then they're just like flopping around and they're not tight. I have an example here, which this one's actually still pretty tight because it's got one good clip on it. This is my Snowcat, and this didn't have a broken clip, and then it randomly did. And I don't know when it happened, sometime in the last few years. I just picked it up the other day and noticed, hey, that's broken. Luckily, I had this one that's just been in a bag for also a couple years that's not broken, and it's just been hanging out in my parts bins. So that's for that. And this is getting its repaired missile box that I'm going to show you now, and that's why these are important. Oh yeah, that's a big one. They're usually about that size. Here we are. The moment of truth. This is my broken Tiger Cat missile box. So what I have done here, you'll notice that orange on this side, blue on this side. Turn it around, it's orange on the inside, blue on the outside, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, I have glued those together. I have made some trimmings and glued them to the missile box. There are tabs inside of these, you can see. Which now that I look at it, I think I actually, this is the one I was supposed to use, and I used the test one on this side, so it's only got material for the clipping onto the turret on the orange part, but that's where the super glue comes in, and super glue and baking soda, because when you put a drop of super glue on something, if you dust it with baking soda, it immediately hardens, like hardens like a rock, or your dick at a grocery store. I don't know. It immediately hardens, so it's good for if you have a spot like this, and I need to add a little material in there, I guess. I'll be able to do that. I'll just put a drop of super glue on each side there, and I'll dust it with some baking soda. Had to look because I forgot what it was called. And then I'll just shave it down a little bit. But yeah, that's the broken clip fix for these Snowcat and Tiger Cat missile boxes. Obviously you would need to paint that. But I don't know if I'm gonna do yellow on this or if I'm gonna do a custom with this. I haven't decided yet because, like I said, my friend Jeremy gave this to me. It was a freebie. It was kind of a beater. It's missing some parts still, but the parts it's missing are the cheap parts to find. Um, and so I might do a custom with this. I mean, you can find these little clips in white already, so if you need to do a Snowcat box, you can just get white clips. But before I put these on here, or when I put them on here, I put them on, I didn't trim them down before I put them on. I put them on first, so I made sure there's plenty of material, and then cut it down. The other thing to note is that with the missile box, there will be extra material. You've got this flat surface here, and then you can see that the clips stick out, and that's where this 80 grit sanding wheel came in handy. Is I shaved all that material off there so that I had a completely flat surface to glue to, and then that's also why I used an orange and a blue, because that basically added this thickness back. And then after I got it all put together and made sure everything worked, then I trimmed all this stuff down. And as you can see, I will demonstrate now. I'll pop this on here, and you just pop it, like you can see there's a gap there, you pop it all the way down, and there you go. This thing is stiff as the day it was brand new, and it works like charm, man. It works really well. So there's my little fix-it video for all you Snowcat and Tiger Cat aficionados, collectors, whatever you want to call it, out there that have, like me and nearly everyone else on the planet that has one of these, a broken missile box. You can fix it for practically free. Or for not a whole lot of money, there are people 3D printing these now, and they look great. And I probably will end up buying one just because I want to see how good they are. But the 3D printed ones I've seen, there's one dude, there's a, I don't remember the name of the Facebook page, but it's 3D printing G.I. Joe something or other Facebook page, and there's a guy on there that prints these, and they look great. So anyway, that's it. As per usual, like and subscribe. Bump the camera. It's kind of my thing. Like, subscribe. Check out our Facebook group. There's a lot of other collectors in there. They're just called Cracktastic Plastic also. You can find our podcast anywhere that you listen to them, on iTunes or Google Podcasts, or I don't know. Or you can check out our website, cracktasticplastic.com. And all of our podcasts, well, not all of them, but recently, the last several, and from here on out, we are recording so you can watch them on video. You can actually see the toys we're talking about and see, like, you can obviously how good looking I am, and you can stare at that for an hour, or more sometimes if we really start to ramble on. I can't think of anything else to tell you about this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, because I will happily answer them with either my fingers on a keyboard, my thumb on a phone, or my mouth on a video. That's all. Over and out.